Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about a situation in New York that's got me really irritated. A nursing home kicked a 94-year-old vet out of the nursing home because they wanted to convert it into a migrant shelter. That's what they call them now, migrants. And they no longer call them illegal aliens. But before we get to that, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to my channel, for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. I'm amazed by the number of subscribers I have. Thank you for liking and for sharing my videos and for commenting. I really do appreciate it. More than you'll probably ever know. There's a nursing home in New York called Island Shores, and they claimed that they were struggling financially and that they were going to sell. And they gave the residents of the nursing home, I think it was until March of 2024, to move out. But then, when people came in eager to buy the place and maintain the nursing home, the owners refused to talk to them. And now it looks like they knew all along what they were going to do, which is they turned the nursing home into what they call a migrant shelter. Basically, what's been going on is the Biden administration has been allowing people to cross our border at unprecedented rates. The states of Texas and Florida have had enough, and so they've been shipping these so-called migrants, these illegal immigrants, to different locations that claim to be sanctuaries. And now the sanctuaries are kicking and screaming, saying, we can't handle all this. Well, imagine what it's like down here in Texas. We've got over 100 times as many people as you've got up there, and that's just the ones we sent to you. So you think about it for a minute. But what's really disgusting about this story is this was a 94-year-old veteran. He was living in a nursing home. He'd been there for 5 years, and they kicked him out so they could turn it into a migrant shelter. Kicked him out. They evicted all of the seniors from the facility. And this veteran, he didn't know what to do, so he ended up moving in with his daughter. He moved to a different place first, but it wasn't what he was looking for, and so he ended up moving in with his daughter. I'll put all the links in the description for you. And so he is so unhappy, and I don't blame him. He says, I didn't know where I was going. I do get upset when I see them handing out all this money and all these things, and I'm paying taxes and getting kicked out. I've never got anything from the city or the state. It isn't fair, he says. The migrants, they're getting everything. They're getting everything, and I can't get nothing. It angers me. I can't even get an aid. I only could get an aid for 30 days, and then they canceled it. Meanwhile, migrants get everything, and he's not entitled to anything. He's a veteran. And New York City mayor called a protest about this, where protesters are sick and tired of having people who are not even citizens being treated more fairly than veterans, brought into their cities and stuck into buildings, and having people kicked out that have been there for a long time. They're sick and tired of it. But the only question I have is, when will you get sick and tired enough to vote these jerks out of office? I feel bad for this veteran, but I don't feel bad for New Yorkers, because they voted this crap in. They voted for these people. They're happy with this until it affects them. and now all of a sudden they're unhappy. But whether they're unhappy enough to change their votes is another question. I mean, how stupid do you have to be? You keep voting for these people that do this stuff, and then when they do it, you complain? Come on. You voted for it. I keep saying this. I don't know. It seems like it's impossible for me to get through. I can't seem to get people to understand. When you vote for leftists, when you vote for Democrats, what you're going to get is what you're seeing in New York. Veterans spit upon, and illegal immigrants who aren't even citizens of the country handed everything on a silver platter. If that's not what you want, you got to change the way you vote. It's that simple. Look, Republicans suck. I hate the Republicans. But at least they don't do this crap. We need to get a whole new crop of politicians who are America first. I guess some people call them Trumpers or MAGA people. But no, they're America first people. They're, hey, we should treat our veterans better than we treat foreigners, don't you think? Don't you think we should treat our old veterans better than illegal immigrants who aren't even citizens of our country? If you don't think that, you're sick in the head. You're twisted. There's something wrong with you. Wake up. One day that's going to be you, being crapped upon by the government that you pay taxes to. Wake up, America. Come on, wake up, for crying out loud. What's it going to take? As always, I pray that you, my followers and my readers and my viewers, will be abundant and will live a long life and be healthy, and that God will keep you safe. And I pray that He'll do the same for every person that you love. And I pray that you will be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, you'll let your requests be made known to God. And the peace that passes all understanding will keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam Era Vet out.